K-pop stans are not here for the music and they know it. If y'all were here for the music, why would there be thousands of fan fictions available to read? If y'all were here for the music, why would there be fan wars every day on Twitter? If y'all were here for the music, why would idols have to struggle daily? That's right, and you know it too. K-pop stans are not here solely for what they claim they are, and I want to share my thoughts on why I think that is. We get so immersed in K-pop culture that sometimes we forget that most K-pop listeners do not even understand the language. They don't know what they're listening to, and most of the time people aren't checking for the lyrics unless the lyrics are inherently stupid. Cough cough. We might as well just listen to pop or music in languages we understand, right? But the thing is, you won't get the same things from pop that you can get from K-pop. K-pop is a perfect escapism and it makes people feel special listening to it. That's why even if groups don't release music for a while, they still have followers waiting for them. It's like that in pop as well, but I feel like in pop culture it's much easier to be one-hit wonders with not many loyal followers that would prioritize you. But in K-pop, these companies carve out the perfect image to their consumers, feeding their delusion, making it hard to stop following a group. So even if a group's music is inherently bad, their really loyal stans usually won't drop them because they have faith in them. But if K-pop stans knew they hated their alt group's music, how many of them would actually drop them? Exactly. That's the thing. All the other media products distributed by companies distracts us from the music so we can follow our favorites closely. Companies know how to get their fans to splash money on their products. There are people in K-pop that definitely do appreciate the music, but I see a lot of people anticipating comebacks a lot because of the visual aspects. Let's be real, without visuals there would be no K-pop. These companies can get people to spend so much money on one album, all because of a photo card. You know damn well that's the main reason you want an album. And with there usually being a max 2 photo cards in one album, I mean unless you are Twice who give like 5 in one album, fans will spend more money in order to collect their faves cards. If you showed a random person the photo card collection, I'm sure they would be confused by it, and even me as a K-pop stan, I applaud the people who are dedicated to collecting their faves. Personally, I don't think I would be able to spend that much money on pieces of paper. That's why I have a printer. But having the idea of photo cards in albums definitely feeds into that consumerism and that visual aspect of K-pop, which takes away the main point of the release, the music. Images of our idols carved by companies makes K-pop stans think they know everything about them. But truthfully, we don't. They only show you what they want you to see, leading to the uprise in fan fictions and delusional people. I can understand a light-hearted fanfic, but you know when it starts to cross the line. And if K-pop stans were really here for the music, why would they be so deep into their delusions when it comes to things like shipping? I don't want to delve too deep into that aspect of K-pop, but I'm sure you understand what I mean. Fan wars have always been stupid to me, as since I recently got more active on Twitter I've started to see the more nasty sides. Even if you don't see them, trust me, they are there. Most fandoms fight because they think their groups are threats to each other, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to waste my time backing some people I don't know just for the sake of being in a fan war. Like, let's all just support our faves separately. I've seen this a lot with the I versus sserafim versus NewJeans versus NMIX stans. That was brutal, and you know a lot of it roots from jealousy. Listen to your own faves music and you can't tell someone else to stop listening to a group's music just because you don't like it. If you were truly here for your favorite music, why would what someone else is listening to bother you? Lastly, I just want to briefly mention the idea of virtual/faceless idols. They will make music, but you will not know who the real people are behind the microphone. So your full focus is meant to be on the music. I think virtual idols have their pros and cons. Take May for example, they released a good song and had virtual girls doing the choreography. But the existence of these virtual idols are just proving my point even more. I'm sure a lot of people like the song Pandora by Maeve, but how many people are actually standing them? And it makes sense because there is really nothing to stan. You're not going to get the same content you would get from a real K-pop group. Further proving that the music is not what draws people into a group a lot of times. And just music is not enough. There are many other factors that play a bigger part. And the industry has always been like this, and I believe it will continue as K-pop goes on. This video was a random idea that came to me and I never intended for it to be long, as I just wanted to briefly share my commentary on this. Let me know what you guys think and let me know what videos you would like to see from me. Bye.